today, but with me at the desk is someone that I stalk on Instagram, and he decided to actually come here and do the show with me. Please welcome the esteemed editor-in-chief of People magazine, Dan Wakeford! I'm so relieved I haven't scared you away. I'm always commenting on your Instagram.
I'm real. I'm in real life too, but it means so much that you said it's your favourite magazine. You've been on the cover 13 times, Drew. 13 times, folks.
You also have great book reviews, movie reviews, what to watch. I'm like on the feeder always of your shopping list.
I mean, what to watch has been so important the last 2 years because we've watched more television and movies than ever before.
I know, it's so true. In fact, you picked Peacemaker as what to watch.
Good.
And Mr. John Cena is coming on, so that was serendipitous. You are a newsmaker. Would you be so kind to get into some headlines with me, Dan?
I would love to do so.
I'm hitting the headlines with Dan Wakeford. I cannot believe this. All right. So today, our nation celebrates the life and work of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. He will forever inspire us with his leadership, his compassion, and his total commitment to unity and nonviolence as the way to equality. And we're kicking off the headlines with the historic news about one of Dr. King's collaborators, Maya Angelou. I love this story so much. This is exactly what we're talking about. To try and bring you news that is so life-affirming, CNN reports that the legendary American poet is officially the first Black woman to be featured on the U.S. court. That's right! Woo! The Mint just rolled out the new coin, and it features Maya spreading her arms wide in an ode to her autobiography, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. And it's the first of 20 quarters dedicated to incredible women in American history. Dan, thoughts?
At long last, show them the money. This is very exciting. I mean, it's such a good group of women that they've chosen, and I love the fact that they've chosen women in the arts as well. There's also Anna May Wong, who's a seminal Asian actress, these are unsung heroes that have also been highlighted.
Well, you know what? When someone like Maya Angelou shows up on a quarter, it makes it seem worthwhile to me. Next, we're going to talk about another phenomenal woman, showrunner extraordinaire, Shonda Rhimes, another woman who I could see leading the pack. Every time she sneezes and creates another great hit, Scandal, How to Get Away with Murder, Grey's Anatomy, now going into its 18th season, not to mention Bridgerton.
Can't wait.
She started on Netflix and showed everybody what time it is with her very first show becoming the most successful show that they had thus far. I think Squid Game might have beaten it. Just. But I really love this because she told People that she may be a powerhouse, but there's one title that she fully rejects, and it's Girlboss. She says it's total BS. She doesn't like throwing a bunch of women into a cheap catchphrase, and she argues, don't do this. Men don't have to deal with it. And it's so true. It's like there's no like boy boss. Like, Dan, what do you think of that sort of attitudinal, you gotta be this to be successful?
I mean, I understand where it came from. It came from women's empowerment. And after spending time with my little nieces over the holidays, I understand sometimes girls don't realise that they can be anything. And so the idea of like telling them they can be a boss, the sentiment's there, but really this phrase has reached its shelf life. We don't need to qualify women that you can be a boss. And I agree with Shonda.
I do too. I remember like someone wanted to do like this badass thing with me, and I was like, I feel it's just not the right, again, it's tone for me. And I don't need sassy and crass to prove my capacities. And believe me, I'm naughty. So it's not like I'm looking for it to be squeaky clean, but I don't need to plant a flag in the sand. I would rather be kind, and I would rather be funny and find a way to combine all of those tones that don't have like cruelty or crassness. You know, may she be all of our North Star in behavior.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, Dan, your story.
Well, next The next story counts as a bit of a bad news for me, apparently, since I've made a career out of pop culture and celebrities. A new research study claims people obsessed with Hollywood and celebs are not very smart. How do they determine this? Researchers in Hungary asked 2,000 adults, only 2,000, to take a set of vocabulary and math tests. Then they quizzed them on their level of interest in celebrities. Those who scored high on celebrity interest scored low in cognitive ability.
I mean, well, then...
I reject this whole philosophy. I'm a big believer in the higher your IQ, your greater the need for celebrity news. I have met lawyers, I have met Wall Street bankers who are obsessed with celebrities. I think being interested in celebrity news means you're interested in people, you're interested in life, you're interested in learning. And I think there's a lot of benefits there. Obviously, scurrilous gossip can be very negative, but celebrity news can be positive. Reading about you and your story is very inspiring, Drew, and learning things and takeaways from different people's lives. Celebrity stories are just modern-day Shakespeare. It's to entertain us. It's our moment of self-care and a busy day to read and escape from our difficult lives. So I think there's a lot of benefits. This study is just trying to make people feel bad about themselves. Celebrity stories and any stories are a way of escaping your life and making yourself happy and learning things, I think.
Also, a lot of people, especially, again, in a People magazine, will talk about their struggles and their triumphs and the road of the journey, which can be very educational.
Very.
I say pshaw to this. But I do like the study. It is fascinating.
It is, but only 2,000 Hungarians. That's not a big study.
I'm Hungarian and I say no. Well, finally, it's freezing outside, which means it's officially noodle slurping season. And we've got some food news. Oh, Dan.
This is scary.
Well, I don't know. Are you a carb fan?
I try and avoid them after 6.
Oh, it's not 6 yet. Okay, so these aren't any old nudes. They're from the incredible chef David Chang, one of my very favorite chefs on planet Earth, and one of the biggest innovators in the food industry. He's the man behind the Momofuku food group, and he's teamed up with Asha Noodles to create Momofuku instant noodles. They come in 3 flavors, and they take 4 minutes to cook. They're air-dried and not fried, and that means 25% less calories than other instant noodles. Double the protein, add the zero, you get better cholesterol, and they're selling like hotcakes. By the way, I'm salivating as I'm talking about this. I'm not kidding. And this is our first official taste. Dan,
oh, sorry, I tasted already.
Oh, well.
This is dangerous. Momofuku is my special date night, and now you can get it at home, and then I can eat these carbs at home. This is going to be a dangerous year.
Oh my gosh.
They're so good.
Ooh, they've got a fantastic little kick. They're not too salty. They've got a great texture that holds a little al dente. They're not mushy at all. Oh my gosh, they've... Thank you once again to David Chang for being such an innovator. And I just love these.